I am in Bessemer, Alabama. This is City Hall. No, it's the old City Hall, obviously. It is sitting empty. It's a beautiful building. A lot of Art Deco influences. You would hope that perhaps they will do something with this eventually. Here's the current City Hall. It's actually quite impressive, isn't it? It's beautiful. Alright, well, I came here because I read that this is the most dangerous city in the United States between the population of 25,000 and 100,000. So I pulled up the numbers and, well, let's just get right to it. Here is the crime rate for Bessemer. 10,299 per 100K. That's a little over 10 per 100 people. That is very high. Look at Alabama. Alabama's 2103. USA is 2281. Yeah, Alabama's crime rate's lower than the US. Take a look at violent crime. 2368 per 100K. The state of Alabama is 404. USA is 364. So that means crime rate here, violent crime rate here is 6 times higher than the US. I put it up against the 10 highest crime cities. Bessemer would rank third, right behind Oakland and Memphis. What about violent crime? Where would Bessemer rank? Same thing, third, right behind Oakland and Memphis. So, wow, what happened here? Well, late into the 1800s, into the early 1900s, this city was a steel production powerhouse, and it was thought that it would eventually overtake nearby Birmingham and become bigger in population and in economic output. But the steel production industry all but disappeared, and by 2019, Bessemer was ranked Alabama's worst city. In the mid-1900s, this town produced a lot of railroad cars. That production ceased as well. So with the two of those things, Bessemer has declined and suffered. The city is trying to diversify, and some progress is being made, but the city continues to struggle, and there's very little in the way of jobs, and economic output is very, very low. Here's the ethnic breakdown. 71% black, 19% white, 8% Hispanic, remaining as mixed race or other. And then here's the median household income, $37,844 a year. That's $727 a week. The USA's median household income is $77,719. So incomes here are less than half the rest of the country. Grow where you planted. The median age of this town is 43, so it's a little bit older than the US. Median age of 39. Let me give you the poverty rate real quick. 30.7 overall. School-age children, 58%. So 6 out of every 10 child living here lives at or below the poverty line. 65 and older is 13%. I'm driving around on a Thursday morning. It's about 9 a.m. and the streets are very quiet. Not a lot happening here. One of the greatest athletes in this country's history was born here. Bo Jackson. I want to head into some neighborhoods now. Just giving you some shots of the downtown area. There's a lot of decay and blight. I'm slowly making my way into residential. A lot of abandoned places, though. That looks like it caught on fire, doesn't it? You can see in places that there was a lot of money here once. That beautiful, massive house just sitting abandoned. Yeah, you wonder what happened here. Two houses right next to each other. Looks like another shotgun house, doesn't it? Alright, I haven't given you the median home value yet. Here it is. $129,800. A little higher than I thought it would be. Let's see, I saw some shotgun houses here. Always awesome to see, isn't it? Sadly, they're rarely in good shape. Well, I'm going to head to the next town. Its violent crime rate is even higher than Bessemer. But it's relatively small, that's why I don't read about it too much. But let's go take a look at it. I am making my way into Brighton, Alabama. I'm showing you a map real quick so you can see where I'm at. And here's population history. Peak population 1980, 5308. Last census 2337. Yeah, that's half the town gone. Alright, I'm going to head into downtown. I'm going to drive past City Hall first. And downtown is right up here. It's not a big city, so downtown is not very big. We'll take a glance at it. There's a lot of it right there. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'll start doing some numbers here. Let's start with ethnic breakdown. 66% black, 28% Hispanic, 2% white, 1% Native American. Remaining is mixed or other. The median age here is 44. Again, a little bit older town. These cones are for. Hopefully I can drive past here. Looks like it's a big pothole though, that's why. Alright. Got past that obstacle. Here's median household income. $36,219 a year. $696 a week. It's not a lot of money, is it? Yeah, I'm starting to see this already. Well, let's do the crime rates. Here it is. 6,046 per 100K. That's not as high as Bessemer, but it's high. I see Alabama again, 2103, USA 2281. But it's violent crime that's bad here. Here it is, 2777 per 100K. That's higher than Bessemer. You see Alabama at 404, USA at 364. Where would that rank Brighton with the big cities? Second? Yeah, second. Crime, violent crime here is really high. And you drive through the town. It just feels almost completely deserted. Yeah, there's a house back there, believe it or not. Nature's just about got it. Here's the poverty rates. 38.6 overall, 81 for school-aged children. 8 out of every 10 child that lives here lives in poverty. 65 and older, it is 30. Those are all really high numbers. Here's cost of living, 83. Utilities highest at 108. Housing is 47. Brighton is named after the town in England, by the way. At one time, iron production here was major. Huge iron production town. It is all but gone now. And that is the reason for the town's massive population loss I showed you. Let's see, I haven't given you median home value yet. Here it is, $72,800. I think I've shown you enough here. It's a very small town. So up next, let's head into Birmingham. I am in downtown Birmingham, Alabama. In Lynn Park. It's supposed to be a big fountain here. Doesn't appear to be in operation. It is across the street from City Hall. It's a beautiful building, isn't it? That is Art Deco. Not sure when it was built, but since it's Art Deco, probably in the 30s or 40s. Let's see, should I show you a map? I guess I'll show you a map. I think most people know where Birmingham is. I'll show it to you anyway. This is the Alabama Theater, built in 1927. A genuine movie palace. It's on the National Register. Called the Showplace of the South. I've already checked the doors. I can't go inside to look. Be cool if I could, though, huh? Birmingham calls itself Magic City. That name was coined in the late 1800s. Back then, the three main ingredients to manufacture steel was found here in abundance. So, of course, money talks. Companies came en masse to mine those minerals, and of course lots of people came to do the work. It grew so fast it was like magic. Now most of that business has declined to almost nothing, and the city has tried to diversify, most notably into healthcare and biotechnology, but the city is still struggling, and as a result has lost a lot of population over the years. Here's the population chart. 1960 was peak, 340,887 people. Last census, 196,357. Yeah, that's a lot of people gone. Metro, this is a 2024 estimate, 1,192,583. That's 47th largest in the U.S. Now, as I said, the city is still struggling. Despite all the new industries, they don't pay that well. Incomes remain low. Here's the median household income, $44,951. a year. That's household income, $864 a week. For a pretty good sized city, that's low. The US is 77,719. Poverty's high too, 23.5 overall. School-aged children is 39. 65 and older is 18. Yeah, so high poverty, low incomes. The city's got a ways to go to right the ship, so to speak. And you probably think your job is hard. I don't think I could do that job, to be honest with you. All right, going on. White flight, of course, like a lot of other cities like Birmingham, happened here. White folks moved to the suburbs, and here's the ethnic breakdown. 67% black, 24% white, 5% Hispanic, 1% Asian, rest mixed race or other. Now you're probably wondering about cost of living. It's not too bad, 88, same as the state of Alabama. Utilities highest at 108, housing's at 64. But the big issue with Birmingham is the crime. Here's the overall crime. 6113 per 100K. You see that's about 3 times higher than the US and Alabama. Alabama 2103, USA 2281. But the big issue here is violent crime. And here that is, 1549 per 100K. That ranks Birmingham 10th in the United States in violent crime. Of course, as soon as I started talking about crime, sirens went off. You hear it a lot, though. I'll tell you this, 20th Street. Yeah, that's the street I've been walking down. It's really nice. I've done a beautiful job with it here in the city. Here is the median home value, $157,200. It's getting louder. All right, so Nicole and I are staying here for 3 nights. We're actually staying out in Hoover. It's a suburb. It's really nice out there. We're staying at the Embassy Suites there in the town. Tomorrow, she and I will poke around a bit more, as well as review a local restaurant. Yeah, so that's coming up next. Stay tuned. We are at Vulcan Park. Rising above us is the Roman god Vulcan, the god of fire and forge. 56 feet tall, he is the biggest cast iron statue on Earth.
What's he holding in his hand?
That's a spear.
Ah.
And he's got a hammer for, making steel like swords and that kind of thing, I guess. He is the symbol of Birmingham and represents its past as a major steel producer. We're going to go up in there and check it out. There's Vulcan overlooking. Sorry you can't see it because of the sun, but anyway, you can see that he is overlooking the skyline of Birmingham. There it is. They've got a little museum here, and this is a recreation of the company store where the miners could come in and buy food. Spinach in a can, lima beans, tomatoes, and of course an old school register to ring them up. Here is a replica of the statue. The statue was created for the World's Fair in St. Louis in 1904. And it made quite the splash, from what I understand. Museum visited. Time to go up to the top there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to climb the stairs because the elevator's broken. Yay!
I think we can handle that.
I know, it's just...
I know I can.
Yeah, it's not that tall. Well, we are inside. Heading up the stairs. Looks like it could use a bit of repair, doesn't it?
Yeah, I noticed the same thing. That's okay, as long as it doesn't come tumbling down while I'm in here.
Actually, I kind of like that it looks like this. We are finally at the top. Oh, this is from the back, isn't it? Let's see him up there. There he is. All right, let's go to the front.
Oh, I see his butt.
Yeah, it's bare bottom. And another view of the skyline.
It's nice and breezy up here.
Yep. There it is. We'll be heading into downtown here shortly because the restaurant we're going to eat at is right in the middle of all that. And there's a train. We're going to eat at a place called Southern Kitchen and Bar. We're in the deep south. We're going to have southern food. This place is quite well regarded. And we're going to sit at the bar right over here. Looks like it's not too crowded, just the way we like it. I'm having a beer called Hazy Snake. It's a hazy IPA from a brewery right here in Birmingham. The brewery's name is Good People. And you're having
Moscato that I'm pretty certain is not local.
Okay. And for an appetizer, we are going to try these Cajun Angels. Blackened bacon wrapped shrimp with New Orleans barbecue sauce.
Yum.
Yeah, it sounds good. I love New Orleans barbecue sauce. It's good. The bacon wrapped shrimp is here, and boy, it smells amazing.
Oh yeah, you can smell the bacon.
Yeah, it smells incredible.
So
Well,
it does.
Yeah, we're going to dig in this. So the thoughts on the appetizer?
Yum.
Yes, it's fantastic. And this New Orleans barbecue is incredible that goes with it. See the shrimp in there?
Yeah, I think they cut off the tail too, so you can just cut right into it and not worry about the tail or anything, which I liked.
Yeah, bacon is fantastic.
Yes.
Everything about that is good. We're ready to order entrees now. I'm having chicken and dumplings. It is a dish that became popular in the Deep South during the Great Depression because it was inexpensive to make. And how about you? You're having...
I'm having filet mignon, a dish that became popular when man met cow.
Yeah.
But I'm going to change the sides. I'm going to have green beans and corn.
Cool. Our entrees are here. This is my chicken and dumplings. It's got a biscuit on top. The chicken is basically boiled and cooked till it's soft and then mixed with white gravy. And the dumplings is biscuit dough and a bunch of vegetables mixed in. And it's really good. It looks really good. It smells awesome.
Show them the dumplings.
Oh, show them the dumpling? All right, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there's a little dumpling right there. And you're...
Look how yummy mine looks. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about the green beans. I love green beans like this, and I put onion in them. My filet looks amazing, and my corn. So I know it's basic, but it's what I like.
Yep, looks good. Thoughts on the food? My chicken and dumplings, they're incredible. You mix in the baked biscuit with the gravy and the chicken, a lot of vegetables. It's got a very peppery taste. It's fantastic. Perfect. What about your steak?
My steak was yummy, nice and tender. I would have preferred it cooked a little bit less. I like medium rare. Well, you know, it's close to, but I would have preferred it cooked a little bit less, but it was still a really good cut of meat and cooked. And I liked the flavored butter, whatever the flavor was in that butter, the compound butter. It was yummy. Corn, I don't know what kind of corn this is. It's more white than yellow, but very, very flavorful. And the green beans are perfect. They're crispy. They're crispy on the outside, you know, with the bite. Not crispy, but you know, they've got the firmness on the outside. And onion added to them gives it more flavor. So everything was yummy.
Yep, this is a good place to eat.
Yes.
Highly recommend if you're in Birmingham, Alabama. For dessert, we're having bread pudding.
With chocolate chips in it.
Yeah, with chocolate chips and, of course, ice cream.
And of course, caramel.
And, of course, caramel. Looks fantastic.
Yes, it does.
This bread pudding is incredible. Yeah, it's really hot. And, of course, the cold ice cream just tastes amazing.
Yeah, I don't think we've had it before with chocolate chips, and I like the chocolate chips. And You're right, they made it the perfect temperature. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't always come out extra warm, but this one did, so it makes it even yummier.
Yeah, really great job with this. Excellent. The check is here, and it's a bit pricey, more than we thought it would be. Well, you can see I had 2 beers, $16. Nicole had 2 glasses of wine, $22.
I don't usually have wine, so that added to it.
And your filet was $52.
Oh my, I didn't realize.
I hope that filet was good.
Holy crap, I didn't know it was that much. Wow. Okay.
But you know what? It was a good meal. We are happy. So there it is. The check. All right, everyone. That's going to be the end of this one.
Where we go next?
Have no idea. We're going to go head back to Dallas and take a couple weeks break.
All right.
After that,
Who knows?
who knows? We'll figure it out while we're on a break. We may go to Cancun for a few days. You may see some pictures on Nicole's Instagram.
Uh-oh. Are they going to be racy?
Possibly. Anyway, whatever comes up next, we will see you there.
See you next time.